If it's a day called today, we're talking guitars and life. Let's get into it.
If it's a day called today, come rain, sleet, or snow, we're talking guitars and life, Jack. Get your popcorn, a Diet Coke, and come on to the show. Let's go. TED Talks, guitars, and life. TED Talks, guitars, and life. TED Talks, guitars, and life. Once upon it's Tuesday night. Ted's talking guitars and life. If it's a day called today, another guitar, some stories, and a video. Lots of cool folks are gathering in the comment section. Get your beverage, your favorite snack, and come on to the show. Let's go. Come on, Jack. Get up to get down. Let's get into it. TED Talks, guitars, and life. TED Talks, guitars, and life. TED Talks, guitars, and life. Once upon it's Tuesday night. Ted's talking guitars and life. Come on, Jack, get your guitar strapped. It's almost time. Get up to get down. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's talk guitars and
Well, welcome back everybody to another exciting episode of Ted is Out of His Depth. No, guys, seriously, man, it's Ted Talks, Guitars, and Life, and I'm out of my depth. Man, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day wherever you might be, my friends, my friends. You are looking at the schematic that my dear brother Two Bike Mike made for me called Ted's Peavey Telly Rewire September 2025. Man, I think Mike was an engineer or something, man. Look at that mess. That is copacetic, my friends. And so easy a caveman could do it, although it took me an hour and a half. Well, guys, I did get my long stem 500K pots in today. So when I got home from church, I decided I would fire up the soldering iron and get to business, Jack. So in the fast forward adventure that you just witnessed at breakneck speed, I did out of the guitar on my apparatus, i.e. the box. I went ahead and connected all the dots, as it were. Then I put everything inside the body of the guitar, and I've wired everything up. Is that gonna work? Man, I don't know, guys. We're going to have to find out together right now, Jack. Why don't you run on out to the kitchen and get yourself a Diet Coke and some popcorn, baby. Meet me back here at the workbench. I got to clean this mess up. We got to talk about it. Come on, man. Get up. Get you a snack. We got work to do, baby. Let's get into it. Well, my friends, let's see if we've got electronics before I go to putting any tools up and all that. Although, what a mess this is over here, Jack. Alright guys, let's flip the guitar over. By the way, I did seat the guitar cord. I did put a pure tone output jack in there. Of course, you guys knew I was going to do that. I just had to do it. And, you know, that's ugly as all outdoors in there. And copacetically, nope. And serendipitously, guess what, guys? We do not have a backplate cover for that cavity. It did not come with the guitar. So we're going to have to fashion us a little situation right there. This, I have no idea what to do with. We might have to handle that up too. But that's not what we're doing today, Jack. What we're doing today is testing electronics. I have wired everything up. Now, just by way of a reminder for those of you who are just joining the party, and welcome, Jack. Yeah, man, come back and hang out with us anytime at Ted Talks Guitars and Life. Everybody who's been hanging out watching the adventure knows what I'm about to say, but we'll give a quick recap just in case you slept. Alright guys, so when we are in the 5th position, we are doing just the bridge with a dedicated volume for the bridge. We have a master tone that controls the tone of all the pups. Alright, we are not splitting the bridge pup. I believe in the last video I said a couple times we're going to be splitting the bridge pup. Guys, we're not going to do that. And the reason we're not going to is because this is a Porter pickup. And according to my intel, aka my conversations with strings and pucks, there's something about the Porter pickup design that does not like to be coil split, baby. So we will not be splitting that humbucker. We will, however, copacetically be splitting, if I wired everything correctly. Hey, Mike, if this doesn't work, baby, it ain't you, it's me. How many times have we said that in our lives? Hey, baby, it ain't you, it's me. Oh, man, I don't know. Sometimes it's you. But it's not Mike. I mean, you know, in life. Okay, so we got bridge. We got dedicated volume. I put it here. I figured volume, tone down here. Volume, tone down here. So bridge, volume, okay? And then we have a dedicated volume pot that controls as a master volume for the bridge and the neck, okay? Now, we will be splitting this humbucker. Now, just noticed my switch is a little cattywampus, but that's okay. We haven't normaled everything up yet. Which way is on and which way is off, I have no idea, Jack. That's why we're going to have to test everything when we get the strings on it, you understand? I can't tell by tapping on it what's happening. Maybe you can. You got good ears, Jack. All right. Yeah. Let's see what we got. I got some good hum. I'm hoping that's just because, you know, this old Black Star amp. All right, we'll start with the bridge pup. Whoa. Oh, good. I've got grounding issues already. Ah, great. All right, well, I have to be fixing that. All right. All right, that's copacetic. Can you hear that all right? All right. All right, 4th position. Yep, in the middle, we got the middle. Yep. 2nd position. Yep, and the neck. We got the neck. Now I wonder, that sounds completely identical to me. Tone. Yep. Alright guys, so I got something loosey-goosey here or something. And that switch, I mean, it could be, I don't know, man. I don't know if when I put this on here, I don't think it's going to have room, Jack. I may have to Dremel just a little bit of the bottom to get that switch to come up more. That's not cool, guys. Yeah, because if I put that, yep, I think that's gonna pop this right on off, Jack. Let's go black just for fun here, man. Oh, I guess it'll work. All right. Well, guys, I got a lot of shake and bake, man. Now, again, it's a Christmas cable, and it's this little Black Star amp. I don't know if I took it over to the Vox with a real cable, if we'd have the same thing or not, Jack. I really just don't know, guys. All right, so clearly, I've got something going on, man. All right, guys, put in the comments. I got ground issues right here, right? Toggle and the bridge. Yeah, sure, why not? I wonder if that's because I tried to ground everything in a weird way. Oh, I see. What was that? Oh, did that just happen? Did I just do that? I believe I did. Dang it. Alright, guys, well, I had my ground kind of soldered together here on this pup, and just kind of sort of jacked that up, didn't I? Yes, I did, my friends. Yes, I did. Alright, well, let me check all my grounds out and we'll see what we can do here. Alright, my friends, let me clean this mess up. We'll put this guitar together, set it up. Yeah, man. Now, what do you guys do today, man? What you guys working on? Anybody got any cool projects you're working on, man? Put in the comments, Jack. I want to hear all about it, baby. Yeah, man. Lots of cool stuff going out here, man, in our little YouTube community, my brothers. Lots of cool stuff, Jack. Yeah, man. Alright, let me clean up. Alright, my friends, welcome back. Cleanup successful. I figure while we're here, there's a couple things I want to do. One thing I'd like to do, I don't think that there's any way that this guitar can go without a back cover. So, I'm going to take some transparency paper, and I'm going to do a little something like this. I'm going to let the edge of that paper act as if it's the edge of the material that I'm going to use. One less didn't we just do this? Yeah, we just did this. Right there and right there. All right, guys, now we're going to do a little something like this. Why is it using a gold marker? Well, my friends, all your questions will be answered momentarily. Although I don't think I can set. Well, that's barely drawn on there, and that's not working out for me. That's not as cool as I wanted it to be. Oh. Dang it. This guy can't even color good. I know, right? Oh, that's awful. I don't know why it's not marking on this side. All right, guys, now let me get some material. Don't worry, TR, we're not using the acoustic 1-ply. Yeah, I'm sure you were, stinking critics. Not you, TR, the inner voice. Well, this was a good idea, but I think it's too thick. No, not really. All right, guys, say hello to my little friend. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did it. I went out and bought a real pickguard blank. At some point in the future, spoiler alert, you'll see this again. But that'll be several vids down the road. Now, the biggest challenge with this for me, well, there's multiple challenges, as you might have ascertained. One challenge is, I don't know what I'm going to be able to cut this with. Maybe that saw will work. Oh, you haven't seen the saw yet. This guy's talking to us like we know stuff we don't know. Well, sorry guys. I don't know what videos you've seen and what videos you haven't. Oh, aren't you Mr. YouTube? Who's that guy? That's my friend. You have friends? Yeah, I've got friends, thank you. Oh my goodness, this guy. Oh, you know what I need to do, guys? If I was a little more intelligent than Mr. Critic, probably be something like this. Yeah, that's good. Okay, good. Because the challenge with this is, as I've learned in another project that you'll see down the road, that the hardest part about doing this is keeping this tape to this material. Does anybody else think we should test it? Yeah, let's test it. Now, it's not going to be an exact fit, okay? Yeah, we know. We've watched the channel. Oh. Look, man, ain't nobody got time for your hijinks right now, man. All right, but you see, if I was here, I could, in theory, Dremel that down. If I had something that was that thick. So if I cut the inner line, the inner circle, down to the inner circle line is what I'm trying to say. I might be all right. I think it's pizza night for me, guys. What are you guys having? This will timestamp the video. This is Sunday evening. And Sunday evening is pizza night. Okay. Now I guess the big opportunity for us right here. Oh man. Big opportunity for us right here. Yeah, does anybody think I want to go cut off that board and into that guitar? Yeah, I had the same thought. Well, that's nowhere near the line. See, that's why I had it taped down. And then I got antsy about the... Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to move the guitar because there's no point in working above it. Stand by. And if this gets to be a long, drawn-out deal, man, I will hit the fast forward.
Oh, great. We all want to hear that dumb song again.
I don't think it's a dumb song. I think a lot of people like this song. Put in the comments, guys, what you think about the song. By that, I'm not fishing for compliments, by the way. Oh, sure you're not. Oh, come on. Guys, now there's two of them. I don't know what to tell you. All right. So, I went out on the Zon and I bought this thing. And it works okay. It's not a super califragilistic, superalidocious type deal. But it does okay. Now, will it cut this stuff? I don't know. So it came with several attachments. Stick this in, hold that back, stick it in there, let it go. Kind of sort of have a saw. Kind of sort of maybe something like that. All right. Dang. Dang. Well, we're not getting anywhere fast, are we? Let's do to the back side. What if I held it like this? Would that work? All right. Let me get another tool. Well, guys, man, I pray that you are surrounded today with people who love and affirm you, Jack. People who get you, you know what I'm saying? People who make you want to be a better version of you. That's what you guys are for me, man. I know I say it a lot, but I mean it with my whole heart. Guys, I don't have anything that's cutting this. I thought I'd give my Japanese saw an opportunity. Is anybody else thinking if the straight line is this difficult? How are we going to make the curves? Yeah, I don't know either. Man, surely there's a better way. Guys, if you were cutting through this, put it in the comments, man. What would you use? Alright guys, I'm pretty sure I need to fast forward through all this. That being the case, love you guys. I'll see you on the other side, man. Well, that was easy. Said no one ever. Yeah, that was a bit of a chore, friends. I don't know, guys. Put it in the comments if you were cutting a 3-ply pick guard. What would you use? Bear in mind that not everybody has access to all the tools that you have access to. I'm not against buying anything, too. Particularly if it's the kind of tool that I would use in other projects, man, let me know. I would love to know. I really would, guys. All right. Well, all right, my friends. I did commit one error right there. So it's not going to be a perfect cover by any stretch of the imagination. However, I do think if I play my cards right, I should be able to get that about right there. So guys, man, I see a Dremel in my future. I've got, hey Spark, I've got the 180 sandpaper tip that you were talking about on your channel, and that janky thing that bent on you. Man, I wish I would have seen that. So I'm going to stock up on some of these. I'm going to eat a slice of pizza, and I'm going to go outside and handle my business, because that's going to get really, really yucky is the technical term. So my friends, that's going to do it for this one. I think I'm going to have to come back in the next one and handle up the electronics. This is way too much already. So, all right, guys. Well, I sure appreciate you hanging out and talking about guitars and life with me, man. Special shout out to the Jacks, our channel members, and for each and every one of you for taking any time at all tonight to hang out and talk about guitars and life. Man, you guys are the best. Okay guys, I had a slice of pizza and I came to my senses. It dawned on me that before I go out and Dremel, I need a better template than a guesstimate, okay? So what I did is I took transparency paper and I created a mock-up. And I think in hindsight, doing a mock-up like this would have been fundamentally better than the way I approached it. So hey, Sparky, I know you're thinking about a pick guard, baby. Maybe this is helpful, man. I don't know. Put it in the comments, let me know. But I really think that having a template would be good. So I thought we were done with this guy. No, we're not talking to you anymore. Okay. Thank you. All right, so now what I'm going to do, one of the challenges I was having is I was trying to figure out how in the world am I going to be able to see, since this is black, That's the why I bought the gold markers. Okay. So my thought was, what if, and this is a big what if I took my gold and I made really crazy thick lines? The other thing I had the thought of in hindsight is that I should have removed the protective coating, the plastic, just because there's no reason to have to cut through plastic to get to the guard. Now, did my saw slide from time to time? Yeah, sure it did. If you hang on the channel, you already knew that, right? But, oh look, there's a huge scratch right there. It's great. All right, so what I'm thinking is if I were to do this, see, I can see that better. And I think if I played my cards right and hold my mouth just right, well, that's not straight. The bottom's not straight. Huh. The bottom is not straight, guys. Whoa. FYI, don't do that. Do it on this side. I'm going to call this the back side. Now I'm going to put it down where it's kind of like that. Because the reason I think that is sticking out a little bit is because the plastic is kind of caving inside the cavity. Just a smidge. Okay, I think that's a truer representation than me just kind of guessing. So, in hindsight, when I do this over again, because I've got another project sitting over there, which is the reason that I bought this material. I actually didn't buy the material for this. I bought it for something else, but when I realized I had it, I thought, oh, hey man, why don't I just use that and make this control cavity plate. Now this one, I think we are going to put a strip of that acoustic 1-ply right there and just box that off. There's no need to have that open. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. Okay guys, well this time for real, I'm signing off. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to handle my business, Jack. Alright guys, hey, see you on the live Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, Jack. Well, okay, my friends, it has been about 45 minutes since I last signed off. This will be the official sign-off, I promise. Just want to show you the finished product. So what I did, it's not perfect, guys. We got a little bit of an area right here where you can kind of see the opening right there. Can you see it? You can probably see it in the video. I can't see it in the monitor very well. So, my friends, yeah, control, cavity, cover, complete. So, I think it looks pretty good. Just because I know that Sparky and others may be attempting to do their own pick guards, let me tell you what I did. So, I went out in the backyard, and I actually took 100 grit sandpaper and 120 grit sandpaper, and I palmed the sandpaper and I just shaped it and shaped it and shaped it and shaped it. Okay, when I got tired of shaping it by hand, I did come in and I attempted to use my Dremel with a 180 grit sandpaper tip. These are nail salon sandpaper, and as Sparky said in one of his recent videos, they don't last very long. They wear out pretty quick. But the main thing is that my Choke Max, this is my $16 Zon purchase Dremel that I purchased for the channel about a year ago. And the only thing I don't like about it is the battery dies. And when the battery dies and you plug into power and you use it, it overheats. But in all fairness to $16, guys, let me tell you about this Dremel. This Dremel now, I've been around the block, check. I have asked more of that Dremel than any Dremel should ever be asked to do. And it has, for the most part, delivered. So once I got that done, I figured out my battery wasn't going to work, I put the attachment in my drill, and this battery died. So I've got it charging. So I think maybe I'm not buying quality equipment or something by way of that drill anyway. It seems like I use it 1 or 2 times and I've got to recharge it. But put it in the comments, guys. Maybe there's a better drill you would recommend. Yeah. And then I took my other drill, Old Faithful here, except when its battery wears out. In fact, let me charge it while we're talking about guitars and life. And I took my clear plastic template and I laid it over the space and I put approximate, yeah, scientific terms at TED Talks, Guitars and Life. I approximated where the drill holes should be. Those are not the actual holes that are under the guard. None of them lined up, okay? But there's plenty of wood under there that I've copacetically screwed into. I went with the black screws instead of chrome. I think that looks pretty sharp. Now guys, I still have to do something with this. Please put it in the comments what you might recommend. I could, oh man, I could. If I was feeling up to it, I could create a little box right here and I could do black, okay? Now, it would be thicker and it would stand up is the only thing. This is 3-ply, it's really thick, but that's pretty good indentation. There's a spot down here on the guitar body where it's not as deeply cut for the cover. So it sticks up just a little bit, but nobody's going to see that from the 22nd row. I don't think anybody's ever going to care. The other thing I could do is I could take that 1-ply acoustic pick guard and just cut out a square and just sort of adhesive it right here. No screws, because I found out when you screw into that 1-ply adhesive pick guard, it makes a big old blue ring around the screw. It looks really ugly. You'll see that, oh, maybe in a video down the road, Jack. Well, guys, that's the update. All right, now I'm signing off for real, man. I meant it. I'll see you tomorrow night at the live at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. As always, wherever you are in your guitar journey, man, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Rock on with your best selves, everybody. Catch you down the road.